Surgery took him a while. There's Jesus. Oh, Jesus Lopez out of 10. That's 6 of 10 on the first Bowman Black X-Fractor. I'm over here talking about Andrew Painter, and we've got an out of 10 Jesus Lopez on the Black X-Fractor. 6 of 10. What's going on, everybody? Tyson from VS Card Hub coming back in with another rip, and this time we're going back to baseball. We're putting football aside for a little bit. We're going into the 2025 Bowman Blaster Boxes. We're jumping into these. We're looking for some of the 2025 top rookies and prospects. Obviously, James Wood and Charlie Condon on the front. Also looking for folks like Roki, Sasaki, Dylan Cruz, Jason Dominguez, Jacob Wilson, as well as a bunch of others. We're going to be ripping into these. Also, if you haven't seen, we're going to be looking for the red rookie logos on these. So Topps has a new buyback program, or I guess a rewards program, I should say, where if you find the rookie short prints that have the red rookie logos, I don't think it says anything on here. Yeah, I don't think it says anything on here, but if you find the red RC logos on here, Topps is giving rewards for those ones, depending on how long you decide to hold them for. You can redeem them, right up front if these guys go on to win like Rookie of the Year, I believe for the Cy Young Award, that sort of stuff. You can redeem them for rewards now. If you hold them, and I mean you could hold them for another 10 or 15 years, trade them in if they make it to, say, the Hall of Fame. You might get, I think it's like $700, something like that, in Topps cash, which, I mean, if you hold them for 10 or 15 years waiting for these guys to get into the Hall of Fame, if they get that far, what's $700 going to get you? But, that's neither here nor there. But that's what we're looking for. We're looking for those red RC logos, as well as our usual inserts, numbered cards, autographs, basically trying to find some of the hot players. Let's jump into it. I have not ripped any of these open yet. I've seen a few of them ripped open. Good looking cards, but it really is trying to find autographs, the numbered cards, a lot of the good inserts, and everybody really is hunting those red RC logo cards. But Topps does do baseball pretty well. That is the one thing. Topps really has baseball down to a science. I do tend to enjoy a lot of the baseball products. Series 1 so far in 2025 has absolutely dusted me. I think I've talked about it in length for, oh goodness, I don't know, all the other videos that I've done. Series 1 has not treated me well this year so far. I have not ripped any Series 1 for a while. I think I've mentioned it a couple times in like the Topps Heritage video that I've still got a Series 1 Mega Box that's sitting on my shelf of product over here. I just keep eyeballing it, and we keep giving each other dirty looks because Series 1 has not treated me well so far this year. Anyways, getting into the Bowman, let's take a look at what we got. Cunha, there's Jacob Wilson. There's one of our top rookies we're looking for this year. Festa, Teal. There's our first Bowman, one of our prospects, Gregory Barrios. Smith, we've got a Bowman Chrome, Santana, and Humberto Cruz on the first Bowman. There's Mookie Betts, Shohei, and Jackson Jobe. Let's see, where'd our first Bowman, though? There he is. Throw a couple of these into sleeves here. Probably got to go back through them all and double check, take a look at what we got. It's kind of like Heritage. You are hunting for prospects. That's the big thing. Heritage is more of a kind of like an I Spy. You're doing a bit of a scavenger hunt. Here you're looking for your rookies, your prospects, up-and-coming guys, as well as the inserts. New Thorpe, and there's a Jesus Made on the Bowman Chrome. Very nice. We'll absolutely take that. First Bowman, Mitch Jeb. There's another first Bowman of Johnny Lavelle. Tyler Locklear, Bo Bichette, and Carlos Correa to close it out. So yeah, you're also looking for your first Bowmans. Looking for those guys in the minors, maybe not up in the pros yet. This is a nice, very nice prospect card to have right there. Put him over there. But yeah, you're also looking for your autographs. Topps does do autographs very well, especially if you can get the on-card stuff. Looks like we got a die cut back here. There's Dylan Cruz on our rookie. Yuri Perez. A little Rookie of the Year favorites. Get that over here. There we go. Rookie of the Year favorites, Thomas Sagisi. Very nice die cut there. Hansel Luis. There's Elvin Garcia on the first Bowman and Blake Walters. Combe Brooks Lee. Looking for him, and a little bit of Skeens action. And sleeve that up. These die cuts are pretty sweet. Seen a bunch of these before. These are not numbered, but definitely a fun little die cut there, especially if you get some of the big names. This off to the side before I spill all the cards everywhere. There you go. Try not to make a mess over here. Dump all the base cards all over the place. There's another Bowman Chrome, a Jack Caglianone, excuse me. First Bowman, Kadeem Dia. Aiden Smith on the Bowman Chrome. Del Castillo, Waldrop, and Rhett Lauder. So far, no red rookie logos. I'm trying to take a look and make sure they don't sneak past me. Because that, like I said, that is what you're looking for in a lot of this stuff, is looking for those short print red RC logos. Contreras, there we go. Zaire Hope on card auto. That is nice. And we got Rockstar rookies. Jackenzie Knoll, there we go. I'm going to mess up some of these names that, for some of these guys, fairly new guys that I haven't seen. Charles McAdoo on first Bowman. Sanabra, Norby. There's our Roki Sasaki. There we go. Nice little Zaire Hope on card auto. Very nice. Not numbered, but we will absolutely take that. Especially hitting that pretty early out of the blaster box. Also not numbered. All right, last pack from that first blaster box. Let's see what we got. So far, it's been pretty good. Like, we got a lot of inserts in here. Ton of inserts, especially for being just a blaster box that you can find. I think these are about 30 bucks, 35 bucks, depending on where you find them at. And there's Bryce Rayner and Greatness Loading. Quintero, there's a couple first Bowmans there. Bowman Chrome. And no red rookie logos. Nice inserts, though. I'll definitely take them. going to be another pile that's going to fall over here soon. Try and keep it from having a catastrophe. Let me know down in the comments. Have you opened any of this up? Have you gotten anything good? Seen anything good? Gotten any of the red logos? If you get any of the red logos, what are you going to do with them? A little Trout's Catch of the Day cards. That's a fun little insert. It sucks that Trout is on the IL already. Peyton Ellis, Barrios, Rocker, Arenado, and Zach Wheeler. I have to go back through these and kind of split some out because I know I've seen a couple of the first Bowmans get mixed in here. Yeah, Trout's already making his yearly stint, his yearly stay on the injured list. Acuna kind of getting a repeat. We got all three of these guys in the very first pack. Wilson. There's Noah Schultz. First Bowman. Andrew Painter. Kind of waiting to see if this guy comes back and does anything good. I think I've got a nice on-card auto when he first was coming up in the league and then ended up getting hurt. Ended up being out of the league for a while. Had surgery. Took him a while. There's Jesus. Oh! Jesus Lopez out of 10. That's 6 of 10 on the first Bowman Black X-Fractor. I'm over here talking about Andrew Painter, and we've got an out of 10 Jesus Lopez on the Black X-Fractor. 6 of 10. First Bowman. Very nice. That is a sick hit right there. Be our first little guy we're going to throw in the back there. Very nice. Yeah, Andrew Painter was like one of the top pitching prospects. Came up, got hurt, had to go have Tommy John surgery, missed the entire last year. I think the part of the year before, like he was out for a while and then just took him forever to do his rehab and everything. Coming back this year, Phillies are supposed to be working him into the rotation throughout the year. Let's see if he kind of lives up to the hype. But yeah, I picked up a bunch of his cards in the past. I got some autos from when he was still in college and like just coming up as like the top prospect. Thorpe, and we've got another one. Another die cut of Luis Angel Acuna, Rookie of the Year favorite. Zach Showalter. Push all these guys off to the side and put them in the big pile over here. I'll have to go back through. There's that pile. There's a nice little die cut of Acuna. Yeah, for a while, Painter was a kind of a low-key, kind of like buy low kind of guy. Found a couple of his cards in like the dollar bins at the card shows. So, been sitting on those for a little bit. Langford, we got another refractor in here. Walker Jenkins. Nice little VIP refractor. Very important prospects. There we go. No red rookies yet. So far, one auto. It'd be kind of nice to get like one auto per box. That'd be kind of cool. Or even another numbered out of 10 or less. Show me a 101. There's Rockstar Rookies, Reese Hines. It's again not numbered. All right, last pack. I think the last two boxes will probably burn through pretty quick. And take a look at what inserts we got. Kind of see if we can spot any of those red rookies. But getting a nice Jesus Lopez out of 10, I'll absolutely take it. And we've got a Travis Bazzana, Greatness Loading. Ooh, we've got one of the, I think they're the snake skins. People say they look like pine cones. The Pablo Guerrero. That one is not numbered. That's that snake skin or lizard skin insert they got in there. Or, like I said, the pine cone insert. So far out of 2 blasters, not bad. Thought about picking up some of like the hobby or the jumbos, something like that. I believe they're supposed to have mega boxes coming out. Might have to take a look at those. Like I said, it's one of those ones where you're really hunting. You are looking for, you know, numbered cards. You're looking for a lot of the prospects. Bowman, you're looking for a lot of the first Bowman prospects, the rookies, the new hot names that are coming up in the league. And that's what you're hunting for out of here. And then obviously the red rookies, the red rookie logos. Have not seen any of those yet, unless one's snuck by me. Let me know if I missed one. You know, like I said, I'm going to have to go back through and just make sure I didn't throw one of them in the regular pile. There's James Wood. That's Greatness Loading, J.J. Wetterholt. There's another one of our pine cones, Eduardo Quintero. Another Roki. Go in our main pile over here. Let me sleeve these guys up. I'd like to see another auto, another numbered. Will say it's pretty nice. They got a lot of inserts in here. There is Drew Thorpe on the Rockstar Rookies. There's Zaire Hope again. Waldrop, Louder, and Whitcomb. I think it's one of those ones. I saw all those guys in one of the previous packs as well. Sure I didn't skip over anything. Yep. Next up, we got Carson Williams on the VIP. Very important prospects. A lot of first Bowman. There's another Andrew Painter there. Go ahead and throw him in the pile. And add him to my Painter collection. Another refractor in here. Looks like another die cut. We're looking at, we got a pink one back here too. Rodriguez, we've got Dylan Cruz, one of the top rookies. Dylan Cruz, Rookie of the Year favorite. Very nice. And we've got a pink back here. That's out of 299. Sammy Hernandez on the first Bowman pink. That is 3 out of 299. Very nice. That's kind of the crazy thing. Like I've talked about it in my Heritage videos and the Heritage high number. Like I've gotten way more hits out of Heritage and Heritage high number than I've gotten out of the massive amount of Series 1 stuff that I've opened. Like I've opened a bunch of Series 1, and between the Megas, the Hangers, the Blasters, Fat Packs, I think I've gotten maybe 1 auto out of all my Series 1. Like 1 auto and maybe 1 or 2 mem cards. Other than that, it's just usually the like basic numbered cards. really nothing else out of Series 1. Like, Series 1 has completely dusted me this year. A lot of rookies that start that one off. There's Christian Campbell. Braden Montgomery. There's Shohei. And no red rookies. Yeah, Series 1 has, me and Series 1 have a very contentious relationship. Like I said, I look at that mega box sitting on the shelf over here every day and shake my fist at it, and old man yelling at the clouds. How dare you? How dare you, Series 1? Corbin Carroll, Smith. No inserts in this one. Lawrence Butler. I was trying to take a look because no inserts. I don't think we've hit a pack so far with no inserts. I was expecting there to be an autograph or something in here. Nope, nothing there. All right, final box. I'm going to move this off to the side so I don't knock that over. Last box. I said doing 4 boxes, 4 blasters today. This is all I picked up at the store. Wanted to try it out. So far, pleased. Like I said, I do so much better on everything baseball besides Series 1. I don't know if they just printed so much Series 1, or they really pushed a lot of the hits to, the jumbos or the hobbies, that sort of thing. Like, the hangers were not bangers. The blasters just blasted me with nothingness. There's De La Cruz. Steal of a deal cards. But we'll see. Maybe one of these days. One of these days I'll work up the courage to open that final mega box I've got sitting there. I think I had better hits out of the 2024 holiday mega boxes, like the holiday boxes. We got a purple in here, which should be numbered. Brian Reynolds at a 250. Brian Reynolds purple 173 out of 250. There's Thomas White on the top 100. Another Andrew Painter on the base card there. The numbered cards, they are just paper stock. Other than that Bowman Chrome back there. The Jesus Lopez was on more of the chromium style. But the pink and the purple, they are just paper stock numbered ones. Because that is the base cards. The base cards are just paper stock. And we got the rookie, Nick York. There's another Rookie of the Year favorite, Nick York. I wasn't even looking for the rookie logos there. Final 3 packs. Let's see what we can do. There's another James Wood. There's Cooper Pratt on the VIP. There's Kobe Mayo. He was one of the ones we were looking for there. One of the top rookies coming into the season. 2 packs to go. Let's see another auto. I want to see another auto. See possibly another numbered card, maybe. There's Trey Sweeney on the Rockstar Rookies. And final pack. Let's go ahead and get this ripped and take a look at what we got. See what's going to finish us out. We got another pine cone back here. There's another Jacob Wilson. He's all over the place. Greatness Loading, Hagen Smith. And we're looking at a Chase Burns on the pine cone. Correa, Mookie Betts, and Shohei. Did notice a couple of those packs. They repeated themselves kind of in how the cards were spaced out. So like that last one, got a bunch of the Dodgers together. I think this was the first box. It was the first box. There was a pack in there that was like all Dodgers at the end, same order. A couple times had cards of the same order that we had gotten a couple times. Overall, not terrible. Like I said, Bowman, you're going to be getting a lot of stuff. You know, you get the little pine cones, you get a lot of the different inserts, you get the die cuts. You are looking for your rookies. Got the Zaire Hope on the autograph. I'm going to pull that one out. But overall, I like it. I think there's plenty of value here. I mean, you're paying about, like I said, about $30-$35 a box, depending on where you find them at, if you find them in stock and everything. And really not that bad. I mean, you're going to get some numbered cards. You're going to get your autographs. You're looking for your rookies. You're going to get your prospects, your first Bowman, chromes, and everything. I can't complain too much. So definitely a fun product. Definitely get more than, like I said, at least for me, I might be jaded and get more than Series 1. So yeah, if you're interested in any of these singles, keep track. Check out my eBay store down below. I'll leave a link in the description. Also, QR code up on the screen if you want to just scan the QR code if you're watching on a computer. Take you over to the eBay store. These should start popping up. We loaded about 150, 200 singles in the store over the last week or so. Also, we may have some of these in upcoming single shows over on Whatnot. If you're not already on Whatnot, use my link down below to sign up. Get a free $15 credit to spend however you would like on the site. I appreciate everybody stopping in. Let me know if you've opened any of this, if you've had any good luck, bad luck, so-so luck. If you've hit, an out of 10, any good autos, some good prospects. Like, comment, subscribe. Thank y'all for hanging out, and I'll catch y'all next time.